Today is an absolutely beautiful day. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, my balls are heavy, because we have an Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon story trailer to react to peruse, and to see how enjoyable this story and world may be. I'm a big fan of Armored Core, though I'm not too familiar with its narrative and story because I never played that aspect of Armored Core. But from my understanding, Armored Core 6 stands alone by itself with a completely new, fresh story for us to experience. So let's begin and delve deep into what may be one of my favorite games of this year. A link to this trailer will be in the description down below. From Software and Bandai Namco. I mean, FromSoft has just been killing it. I'm gonna turn on subtitles for you all. Okay. It's a bit quiet. I'll turn it up a little bit for you all. Okay, we got some giant robots doing giant robots things. You love to see it. Gliding and moving around. Walter White? You gotta love it when you just have a missile silo on your back, you know? Dang, I do not wish to be that guy. Or anyone in that general vicinity. I feel like they had a bad day. God, I love how gritty this entire game feels. Like, I read a little bit of the comments before, and someone said that as well. Like, the overall feel of this trailer and how visceral and mechanical it is. Like, already I'm getting that. I really love that vibe. Did they have to wrap him up like it's Dexter or something? Dude, look at that. Oh, yeah. Those slow-mo shots that they do with just the robot with the red eye slowly turning towards you, it's badass every time they do it. I'm liking the music, I'll say that. It's very haunting. Oh, yeah. Oh! Sucker minigun. How'd that feel? All up in ya. Throat-goating the minigun. Or the chain gun, whatever it is. Is that a tri-beam? Maybe we get out of the way at that. I feel like our robot has seen better days, you know? Hey, I played Metal Gear Rising before. If I grab those, I can heal. Dang! Okay. Should I try, like, the worm that's probably, like, right near that barricade that got blown away, like, 2 feet? Wondering what the hell's going on. Oh, it's Pinhead from Hellraisers. No, not 617. I like them. Okay. I like how they just kind of, like, flaccidly drop there. God, those rain effects, though. So that was what was supposed to happen, huh? Like, that was according to plan? Oh, yeah, go in there, self-destruct, and just spear them. Like Goldberg in the WWE. Ooh, got a new one, though. New model, though. Look, I'm gonna say this right now. I freaking love the vibe that this game gives off. Is that the... Hold on. You cannot tell me that Tenderfoot over here was not based on Optimus Prime. Look at the color scheme here. You got the blue and the red here. Dude, this guy looks sick. I love the overall vibe that we're getting for Armored Core 6. Just like right here. Like, kind of post-apocalyptic. Very ruinous. Gritty, dark. Wars kind of like encompass this world, and apparently it's all over a fight for like this natural resource. I'm very interested to find out more about what's going on. But to me, this is the type of story trailer where I'm sure if you are some kind of like giga nerd, right, and you like delve deep into the dialogue, right, even break down the serial numbers, you can probably glean some kind of information. The thing I really like about this is that it's giving off the vibe of a story and world and game that's more focused on its world and its atmosphere, and trying to immerse you in that element of it. I mean, look at this. Dusty. You feel like alone because of all this dust and haze that's encompassing this world. Cool designs for these enemies that you're probably going to fight in the campaign as well, to make these fights feel diverse and unique to one another. And it's also just creative in how it utilizes the action scenes here. You feel it's feeling overwhelming, but at the same time, desolate and singular, because you don't really have a lot of backup here. It's kind of just you and like 617 and 620, I believe, or 619, Rey Mysterio. It's grim, it's dark, it's macabre. It's just a cool setting to have giant robots fight other giant robots in. I really like that about this story trailer so far, and if the main game can hold itself to this overall feel, where everything's dark and twisted, like you have these like human experimentations or whatever we were just looking at going on, and can give you this sense of loneliness where it's just you and your mech against the world, I'm so down for that. We haven't had a really good mech game, in my opinion, since like Titanfall 2. I loved these games growing up. I'm so excited to actually delve into this one. This mech looks awesome as well. I mean, it's a giant robot. Like, you can't go wrong with it, right? Like, at the end of the day, it's really hard to go wrong when it comes to having a giant freaking robot. Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, Digital Edition. You can see what I'm talking about when it comes to the overall aesthetic and visual design, even from the splash art here for the game cover, where it's just you as a singular robot that's big, don't get it wrong, but you're in this giant encompassing world, and it's very lonely. I love that feeling and that aspect when it comes to mech specifically, of leaving you in this like kind of like post-apocalyptic, desolate world, trying to refurbish your mech or keep it up to specifications, and you're just alone in this really oppressive feeling world. I kind of want to see what this art book's all about as well, because I imagine the art for this game is going to be insane. I mean, look, it's FromSoft, so we're going to expect a certain level of quality and polish when it comes to the game, or at least the idea that this game is going to function very, very well as a game. Because we also have seen gameplay for this game as well. Let's hop on over there for like a hot second. Again, I'll leave this link in the description down below. We're only going to watch a few seconds of it. But what I really appreciate about this game is it doesn't fall under the pitfall I feel like a lot of games that try and be mecha fall into, and that is just making the game feel stupidly slow and feel just not fun to navigate or to move around in or just to play, because they feel like we have to make this mech feel heavy. That means we have to play the game at a very slow pace. You don't have to do that. But what I really appreciate about the movement here is you have that feeling of being weighty here. Like you're throwing a ton of weight around, but you still have a decent enough pace where you're not walking through proverbial tar. You have a very customizable mech here that you can do various things with, or to utilize different techniques or tools in your kit to your advantage here. The world feels very vertical in its design, which benefits and plays off the playstyle and gameplay mechanics and kit you have as a mech. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate that these maps feel non-linear in the design. You can have multiple ways to tackle each of these scenarios, and I hope that's able to translate to the rest of the game. There's a lot of potential strengths here. And I know people a lot of the times, and I may make a video about this if you all want to see it, so leave a like and subscribe if you want to see this video. about the comparisons that people are making between the Armored Core and Soulsborne or Elden Ring. I think there are some elements in this game, like the modified Estus flask they have in this game now, where I don't think implementing mechanics from their other series, like Souls, like Sekiro, like Bloodborne, or like Elden Ring, is necessarily a bad thing, but it has to work in the confines of a mech game. And from what I'm seeing, I'm liking the design that they're going and the overall direction. So far, thumbs up for me. It's by a developer that I'm pretty sure we can all trust to deliver a quality game, which is FromSoft. Like, the only game I've been let down by them from is Dark Souls 2, and even then they still beat the game and enjoyed it enough. So far, I'm really optimistic, and about stuff like this as well. It's very customizable. This is the strength of a mech game, where you can really customize every piece of your mech to suit a playstyle, or to suit a certain kind of build that you may want. I'm a big fan of stuff like this. There's a fine line to walk, so it's not too complicated, or too bloated with peripheral stats that don't mean all that much when you're actually playing the game. But stuff like this is cool to me. Moving around, throwing your weight around as a giant mech, utilizing these various pieces in your kit to your advantage and making a mech all of your own that feels uniquely like it was designed by you. Colors that you chose, vehicles, items, weapons, tools that you chose. I love that element. Melee in this game seems visceral. It seems powerful. Feels there's weight behind it. And I love that about this game so far. So I'm going to call the video there for the day. Thank you all for tuning in. As a reminder, links to both the story trailer and this gameplay trailer in the description down below. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out and helps support future content. And I greatly appreciate it. Stay safe. Have a great day. This fight looks insane as well. It's FromSoft showing off, hey, we're really good at designing boss fights. Allow us to get creative with this in a mech format. I'm all in. So thank you all for tuning in. Stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Hit the bell icon to be notified when I upload and stream in the future. Stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody, until we meet again.